Hey guys, so today's Taboo Tuesday is on sex education, and unfortunately, I think the best way to describe sex education is to talk about my experience with it. Taboo Tuesday, and today is maybe slightly awkward. My very first introduction into sex education was about 11, 12 years old or so in 6th grade, and let's just say it wasn't exactly the best. My teacher just was not comfortable talking about sex, and it showed. She was so nervous to talk about anything sexual related, she couldn't even say the words penis or vagina. She actually used the words ding dongs and yo-hos and yoo-hoos and oh-ohs and like all these weird sounds instead of the actual names, and it actually confused quite a few people. I actually got in trouble in class at 12 years old for telling a girl that the actual name is a penis and not a ding dong. I got in trouble for it. Needless to say, 12-year-old Zachary was left very kind of confused and frustrated in the sense of I did not know what was going on. Jumping 2 years ahead to 8th grade, we had a teacher for 1 week. We learned that there were STIs and there were diseases, but we didn't learn what they were or anything because she quit. She left, and my health class turned into PE. Yep, I got to run gym instead of learning about sex ed. I had to be the productive one myself to learn these things and teach myself via the internet. That's right, I had to go and learn about exactly how babies were made, because I knew a man and a woman had sex and there was a baby, but I didn't know exactly what happened. And so I had to go online and learn about STDs and STIs, learn about contraceptive. I had to learn about what's normal about sex and sexual behavior and everything else that goes along with that. As a 13-year-old on my mom's computer looking up information on sex, that naturally led me to porn, which led to me getting caught looking at porn on my mom's computer, and instead of talking about it, it was just awkward and I was told never to go around it. Rounding out my sex education in school comes 10th grade, so a couple years again, and we made collages in sex ed class. We had one day where she showed us really horrific pictures of people with STIs and diseases and whatnot, and in the really late stages. So we had those pictures to go on, and then told never to have sex. You may be thinking, oh, that's okay, your parents told you everything, and you had talks, and you understood everything from them. No. I had 1 conversation with my father, and 2 conversations with my mother. Let's go ahead and jump into the father conversation. Do you know what a blowjob is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
do.
Okay.
Do you know where babies come from, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my only conversation with my father. And then there was the 2 conversations with my mother. Yep. Um, I thought you and Shannon weren't having sex. It's, flavored? A couple years later, when I was already into college for a year or 2, this conversation happened. Did, did you and Shannon have sex?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Awkward pretty much sums up all of my interactions with sex education, unfortunately. And so I would like to say communicate. Again, the communication seems to pop up on all these Taboo Tuesdays. Communicate. Talk to your family, talk to the adults, talk to others, talk to your partners, talk to doctors, talk to everybody about it. Information is power, but information also will help you prevent a baby and a disease and will also allow you to have good, meaningful, fun sex. I will link down below 2 YouTubers who do really good kind of sex talks and everything else. This is actually a video response to one of them. Let me know your experiences with sex education. Was it better? Did your parents have more of a role? Did your school have more in the role? Were there any doctors that helped out? I'd like to know. So leave a comment down below, a video response if you want to, and let's talk about it, because it's something I feel is not talked about, and maybe in the future I can even break into the specific topics of sex ed and the things that aren't actually talked about, because that actually might be important. So this has been another Taboo Tuesday, and tomorrow, hopefully on Collab Wednesday, we will be making lasagna with a good friend of mine, and I hope you have a great and fantastic day. So I'll see you later. Bye.